Well, he's only been in office for 14 days, and you can tell when you walk around Junior Senator Scott Brown's new office. There's nothing on the walls, very few desks, just a lot of phones and his staff. There is no trace of the senator who occupied that space for decades. It is a new beginning for Massachusetts, a Republican in a seat that was held by Ted Kennedy. What does United States Senator Scott Brown think about that? I asked him, and much more. You're a kid from Wakefield.
Yeah.
And now we're sitting in what used to be Senator Ted Kennedy's office.
Yeah.
Do you just pause and grasp the magnitude of that?
Of course I do. I'm human, and I think every single second of my waking being of how fortunate I am, how humbled I am to be in this office with the history of this office and this seat. But I do speak to my friends in Wakefield regularly, the friends I've had since 4th and 5th grade. So when I kind of get out of touch with reality, they just, smack me and get me back down to size, which is fun.
When you're in the 4th and 5th grade, what did you want to do?
I wanted to be a basketball player,
and that was it.
And I think, like everybody else, you either want to be an astronaut, the president, a sports star, a music star,
okay, stop right
or
there.
A teacher.
Let's go back to the president thing. Is that still on the table, maybe?
The only one who's people who are talking about it are you. I've never, ever said it. I don't even have a business card yet. We just got our offices painted, and people are saying I should run for president. With all due respect, I'm going to focus on doing my job for the people of Massachusetts.
Does it give you pause to know that the entire nation has coined phrases like the Scott Brown effect, the Scott Brown factor?
To hear my name, it's a little bit overwhelming.
But it's more than your name, Scott. It's the Scott Brown factor.
Right. I'll let the political pundits really talk about all that sort of stuff, but I'm really focused right now on trying to get jobs and job creation back to Massachusetts. The biggest issue that's affecting every citizen in the country, especially in Massachusetts, is jobs, and wondering whether they can afford to pay their bills, wondering what's next, what's happening next.
Well, what can you do about that? I mean, you can say that all you want, and that's a good campaign speech. But what are you going to do about it?
Well, I'm going to get down there and take votes to try to influence the legislation, work across party lines when it's appropriate, and look to be the fiscally responsible senator on other occasions. Sometimes I'll be the 60th senator. Other times I'll be the 41st senator. And that's the beauty of my position, at least for the next 8 months or so. So we'll see what happens.
Greatest accomplishment in your life?
This is my family.
Good answer.
Well, it's true.
Yeah.
Having good kids that are honest and hardworking and respectful makes me tear up a little bit. But
you mean you're not going to cry for Barbara Walters, but you're going to cry for me?
No, I'm not crying yet.
You are. You teared up. Why did you just tear up?
I don't know. It's just the good kids and being married for so long is nice. So that's it.
That was nice. It's all right. That's beautiful.
No, it's not. It's the proudest. That's the proudest I am, and just thinking about him, and it's good. Miss him.
And he's talking about his daughters. You can see the new senator from Massachusetts not afraid to say what he thinks and how he feels. If you want to see more of my raw interview, yes, we talk about the Tea Party and other issues. Go to our website, myfoxboston.com, and we talk about that truck coming up at 11. All right. Well, we all covered Senator Brown when he was a state senator, and now that he's a United States senator, I know it's only been 14 days, but he says, and I agree, he's the same exact Scott Brown from Rentham. Listen, where are the dogs?
Dogs are in Washington with us.
Where's the truck?
It's there.
The truck is there?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
You're still driving it?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't have any other vehicles.
You know that was a critical part of your campaign. A truck. You get that. And it's the symbolism of it all.
It's a symbolism of everyday people who are working hard, trying to make a living. The truck symbolizes, going through snow and four-wheel drive. You don't care how it looks. You just kind of get up and go, and that's kind of how I am.
We talked about everything, which you have to.
I know. You'd ask a lot of questions. I get that.
Yeah, I do ask a lot of questions. If you want to see some excerpts from my one-on-one, head over to our website, myfoxboston.com.